So I know I've been gone for a little while, but I'm back and we got a couple things to cover. Cobra Kai Season 6, Practical Magic 2 as an update, and unfortunately we've had a few celebrity deaths this past week. Alright, so guys, I'm sorry for the absence, almost 2 weeks now, but I've had to rearrange my studio, my room, and getting some different things changed and taking some personal time. But now that that's all settled, let's talk about what's going on. And one of those things is, I want to get the sad news out of the way first. Let's do that. Let's get the sad news out of the way. Past couple days, Richard Simmons has died at the age of 76. Now, it seems to be of natural causes, no foul play, nothing like that. Just old age, unfortunately, happens. And it seems just yesterday, Shannen Doherty has died at age 53 after, I think it was 9-year battle with breast cancer. So, unfortunately, one of the biggest stars of Charmed, which is probably what she'll be remembered the most for, has passed away. So, unfortunately, we got that sad news. Now let's get into something a little happier. Cobra Kai Season 6. Been waiting very long for this. It's going to be released in just a couple days, July 18th. But for whatever reason, Netflix has taken a new approach to how they're releasing this series. There's been a trend, I guess, of breaking up a season now into 2 parts. It used to be just they released the whole season, binge the whole thing, be done with it. Now it's here's part 1 of the season, here's part 2 of the season. In this one, we're getting 15 episodes, 3 different parts, 5 episodes each. I'm not thrilled with that. I'm gonna be honest with you. It drives me nuts when I gotta wait in between whatever amount of time for watching my season. Now, it says that the release times will be 5 episodes on July 18th, 5 more November 28th, like a couple months later. Ridiculous. And then the last part isn't going to be till January. Oh, my correction, doesn't even say January, it just says 2025. No release date on that one. So I'm like, wow, are we serious right now? Unfortunately, that's the gist of it. So, good news. We're getting 5 episodes here in a couple of days. Then we got a long wait. It's also mentioning in here that there's a very strong possibility that that's how Netflix is going to do a lot of their shows now. So, if you like to binge, that sucks for us. But anyway, I am super happy about Cobra Kai. I can't wait for this. I mean, it's going to be the last season, so we got to suck it all in. Everything's come to this point. Now we can see how it all comes together. Now let's talk about Practical Magic 2. We did say not too long ago that it has been 100% confirmed Sandra Bullock and Nicole Kidman are coming back for part 2. And Entertainment Weekly has an exclusive with the producer on the direction that the movie is going to take. Now, if you're unfamiliar with it, Practical Magic, the original movie, is based off a book series. There are 4 books, I believe, in the series. The first 2 were prequels to the original movie. And then the 4th book, which is the sequel, obviously, is going to be what they're basing this upcoming movie on. So we got 2 prequels, the Practical Magic movie, and then the next book, which is what we're basing the second movie on. Now, according to Entertainment Weekly, it says that producer Denise Denovi tells Entertainment Weekly that Practical Magic's sequel plot will draw heavily from Hoffman's 2021 book, which is the 4th published novel in the series that began in 1995. Again, the first 2 were prior books. And she said in the quote, "I think fans are going to be very pleased. We're going to be very faithful. We're cognizant to how important those characters and the movie are to so many people. We are not going to reinvent the wheel. We are going to draw from Alice Hoffman's books as the first movie did, and we're going to be true to the chronology of how many years later it is." So, if we're worried about timelines, because there's such a huge gap in the movies, There's also a gap in between the books. Now, I don't know what that gap is because I never read the books. But they're saying that they're going to stay faithful to that time gap in the book. So if it's 5 years, that's what they're going to say it is. If it's 20 years, that's what they're going to say it is. So if you are a fan of the books and you've read the books, let us know how they are. Like, how did the first movie compare to the book? So that'll give you an idea of what's going to happen in the next movie. That being said, the movie is set to release in 2025. We don't know exactly when, but sometime next year. Any updates, I'll let you know, but I am very curious of anyone who's read the book, what your thoughts are, how did the first movie compare, that kind of thing. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe button on the way out, and I'll see you at the concession stands.